What if using crypto could finally be as simple as, say, sending an email? Well, there's a massive shift happening right now that's giving crypto wallets a major brain upgrade. And honestly, it's about to change everything. Let's break it down.
Oh, we've all been there, right? That sinking feeling in your stomach when you can't get into your email, your social media, your bank. It's so frustrating, but it's usually fixable. You just click that little forgot password link and you're good to go.
Well, that is the reality for crypto users today. One lost password, or in this case, a private key, and everything can just vanish forever. This whole high-stakes situation is probably the single biggest reason crypto hasn't gone mainstream. But what if it didn't have to be that way?
So to really understand why this new solution is such a revolution, we have to face the cold, hard truth of crypto's biggest problem. For most people, it's just way too difficult and, frankly, pretty scary.
Yeah, it feels less like online banking and a lot more like you're trying to defuse a bomb. There's this constant anxiety that you're just one wrong click away from a total catastrophe. And let's be honest, that is not a great user experience. I mean, just to get started, you're thrown into this maze. First, you've got to download special software like MetaMask. Then you get hit with all these confusing terms like gas fees, which are kind of like unavoidable shipping costs for every single thing you do. And hanging over all of it is this terrifying fact that there's no customer support number to call when things go wrong. So where does all this anxiety come from? Well, it all goes back to the way crypto wallets have traditionally worked. Let's meet the main character in this usability nightmare. Okay, so the technical term is an externally owned account, or EOA. But here's an easier way to think about it. Your wallet is just a public address and one single all-powerful private key. If someone gets that key, they have total control. No backups, no second chances. And just look at this contrast. Your bank gives you a forgot password link. An EOA wallet gives you, well, nothing. Your bank has fraud protection. With an EOA, you are the bank. You are completely on your own, and if that key gets lost or stolen, that's it. Game over. And listen, this isn't just some theoretical risk. A blockchain developer, Zeeshan Hanif, shared this story about how his own account, one he used for teaching, was compromised. A key got leaked, and poof, the funds were drained instantly. It just goes to show, even for the experts, one tiny slip-up can be absolutely devastating. But what if a wallet could be more than just a simple keyhole? What if it could actually have a brain? That's the core idea behind the solution that's emerging right now. This right here is the big idea. Instead of having a dumb lock, we're getting a smart vault, a wallet that isn't just a container for your keys, but is actually a piece of software that you can program with its own set of rules. The magic behind all of this is a technology called account abstraction. The official standard is ERC 4337 on Ethereum. In simple terms, your wallet stops being a basic lock and key and becomes a smart contract. And because it's software, you can program it to follow pretty much any rule you can think of. So, what does all that programming power actually mean for you? Well, it basically gives your wallet some incredible new superpowers that solve all those problems we were just talking about. Okay, first up, and this one is a total game changer, real recovery. If you lose your phone or forget your password, you're not locked out for good. You can actually pre-designate trusted guardians, maybe a couple of close friends or even just your other devices, and they can collectively vote to grant you access again. It's like having your own personal board of directors for your account security. Next up, you get programmable security, just like with a real bank. You could program a daily spending limit, for example, or you could require 2 different approvals for any large transaction. You could even create a whitelist so your funds can only ever be sent to accounts you already trust. You get to build your own security rules. It's awesome. All right, so we've got security and recovery sorted out. That's huge. But what about that other major headache for new users, the dreaded gas fees? This is where account abstraction really shines. It completely changes the game for gas fees. An app developer can actually choose to sponsor the fees, so you don't even see them. Or you can pay fees with any token you happen to have, not just the one the network demands. Better yet, you can bundle multiple actions, like approving a token and then swapping it, into one single transaction, which saves you money. So when you put all of this together, no more scary keys, no more confusing fees, and actual recovery, what you're left with is an experience that just feels, well, normal. It feels familiar. And this right here is the holy grail.
With a smart wallet, you can sign into a decentralized app using your Google account. You can make a purchase with your credit card. The underlying blockchain tech becomes totally invisible, paving the way for a smooth Web 2 style onboarding. The simple internet we all use every day for the next billion users.
Okay, this all sounds pretty incredible, right? And it is, but we're not quite at the finish line yet. The road to making this the default experience for everyone still has a few bumps.
For one, the biggest apps out there, the dApps, they need to integrate this new standard. There's also a bit of a fragmentation issue, where signing up with two different apps might create two different smart wallets, even if you use the same social login. And while bundling can save you money, the underlying operations can sometimes be a bit more expensive. Now, these are all solvable problems, but they are the hurdles we face today. But look, even with those hurdles, the direction we're heading is crystal clear. The entire industry is moving towards making Web3, this next evolution of the internet, a place where security and simplicity aren't things you have to trade off. They're just standard features. It's about finally lowering that barrier to entry for everyone. So I guess the big question is this. After years of complexity, is this the technology that finally cracks the code on usability? Is this what will finally turn the intimidating world of crypto into something that anyone can use, maybe without even realizing it? The foundation is being laid right now, and it really is poised to completely change the game.